Hey there. Hi, I'm Christina. So, what is bioenergetics? Well, bioenergetics is the study of how energy moves through the body and how that movement affects our physical, emotional, and nervous system health. So, when energy is moving freely, the body feels balanced, regulated, and alive. You feel healthy. I'm sure you're familiar with what it feels like when your muscles are tight and restricted, right? Like think about your neck muscles when they're tight. It could be painful in that area. Maybe it's causing a headache. It might even be painful to move your neck. So that's a restricted muscle, right? Now, what happens when our lymph is congested? So if it's not moving freely, you could see swelling, inflammation, maybe soreness, and that feeling of fullness and heaviness. Well, we have energy that moves through our body too. And common ones you may have heard of are chakras, right? There are those energy centers. We have meridians, which are energy pathways. There's auras, which is really like the energy that's around your body. Now, if this energy is stuck, right, it can create physical or emotional discomfort, right? And if it's stuck for a long time, you could actually experience illness in that area. So our goal is to get our energy moving well, moving in a healthy way, just like your lymphatic system and your muscles. We want everything to be moving like it should, so you feel better and you're healthy. Okay, so the technology that we're using or that I use is called the Genius. And so this technology actually uses your voice and your picture to gain information about your health. So there is a ton of information one can learn just based on the wave patterns of your voice and the patterns in your face. And so the Genius technology compares your voice against a database of thousands of other frequencies and compares them. So there's like a ton of math going on in this little app, and it's way beyond me. But this is how it can provide information of energetic weaknesses or disturbances in your body. So we're not going to look at that information and use it as a diagnostic tool. We don't diagnose with it. We're really just using it for education on how the energy is flowing in your body, right? So the goal is to bring balance back to all the areas in your body. And some areas of your body, if it's out of balance, right, it could be high reactivity. And that's shown as a red line. And that indicates potential acute issues. Or you might see areas of low reactivity. That's represented by a blue line. And that represents potential chronic issues, right? So it's been around for a long time and it might need some more assistance to go or to balance than those red ones that are acute and you're dealing with them now. So based on this information, the Genius offers you complementary frequencies to bring balance back to those areas that are currently not in balance. So the Genius uses, it's called subtle energy technique. So it basically offers your body the balancing frequency. It doesn't like shove or push the frequencies on you. So you may have heard of Rife machines or TENS units. They use frequencies too, but they're just a little bit more aggressive in their approach. Their goal is more to override the body's energy and correct it. So, with subtle energy techniques, you're basically presenting the body with balancing frequencies and just coaxing the body to stimulate its own natural healing ability. So when I think about that in my head, what I see is this waiter walking around the room with a tray, a big tray with various frequencies in it. And these frequencies are tailored just for you, just for this moment. And this waiter is walking around and he's going to you and he's offering you this tray of balancing frequencies. So depending on how you're feeling, your body's feeling, right? You might take one, two, maybe three of these frequencies and your body works with them. And then when you're ready, maybe like a minute later, you'll go back and you'll take some more frequencies. It's based on your body's um, ability to make these shifts. So that's so much more gentle on the body versus the other machines, right, that are a little bit more aggressive, that are more of like a force feeding the frequencies instead of the waiter offering you a choice. Okay, so when you are balancing your energetic flow to all parts of your body, you're more relaxed, you sleep better, you're lighter, you're happier, and often when you have healthy, energetic movement, that translates to a healthier body. And that's our goal, right?